Hello, guys. I am back with another review, guys. I am doing a review for a movie that I just watched yesterday. It's also a movie that is on Netflix, guys. It's called Abandoned Man. It's a movie that is for 2025 and it seems like it's acted from Turkey, so it's a Turkish movie, guys. So it does have the audio in English, which is quite good, so that we can be able to follow. So apart from that, yes, the movie started with a bang, guys, as we see this family, which seems like there was a big argument, and it seems like there is two children, which were boys that are obviously around 10 years, and also the other one was almost around 15 years. So they were very minor. It seems like maybe the older one was almost maybe 18, he was no longer a minor. So the younger one, obviously, it seems like he was young. He was around 12, 13, 14, 15. He was around there. So we see the police knocking into this house, and parents deciding that since police have arrived, it's best we choose the younger brother, which is around 15 years, to go to prison. It was very, very unfortunate and painful, I must say, for the start of the movie to start off like that. It really caught me to continue watching the movie, I must say. So it is an emotional movie, guys. For those who don't really like those emotional kind of movies, this one won't be for you, because it's a very emotional movie. So the young boy that got arrested instead of his older brother was Baran, and his older brother obviously was Fatih, and the parents, they thought that it's a good idea to get the minor arrested. He will get less jail time. So he did got arrested, and I don't think that time that he did in prison was very minor, because he did almost 15 years in behind bars. So it was very painful for him to come out of prison. When he come out of prison, things have changed. The parents are no more. He's left only with the brother, who already have a daughter whom was around 10 years old. So it was really painful for him to come out of prison. And on top of it, when you are coming out of prison, you are finding the very same person who was supposed to be behind bars waiting for you, and he's busy crying. The older brother Fatih is busy crying and all that, which, honestly speaking, it was something else for me. I don't think this is possible. I don't know how many stories that have happened in real life, wherein you take a fall for your brother, and you don't even want to go and tell the truth to the police, so that you can come out of prison, and him coming to take his own place. Because for him to be behind bars 15 years, guys, without even talking, without even saying, I mean, you can do few months, and then you're like, no, guys, you caught the wrong person. The person who did this thing is my brother. My parents just selected the wrong person. I would have done that, to be honest, because I will want to go out there and live my life and have my own dreams. Not true to say that your brother, you can wish for him bad thing, but it's best that you pay for what you have done. So yes, guys, that is in the jinx of what has happened in the beginning of the movie. In that second section of the movie, obviously, when he come off, the brother wanted to stay with him, trying to mend the pain that he was feeling for all those years. 15 years, he was an abusive father. He was not a good husband to his wife, and we see it when Baran was invited into their home. We see all the fighting that was happening. Even the wife was also saying that, you know what, we all know that, like, you can lose control, which shows that, like, some other things is best to deal with your pain, get it over and done with. Go get yourself arrested if you have to, because you are just a danger in society. And we are seeing that in this world. We are seeing a lot of people that are very, very broken. I think in this movie they really highlighted that fact very well, to show that people can be so broken that they don't know whether they are going forward or backwards. So that's what was happening with this brother. He was drinking a lot. He was just a loose cannon, and he was blessed with a beautiful, beautiful daughter, which was Lydia, whom I already said that she was 10, and she's the one who begged for the uncle to stay in the house since he's coming off prison. She really liked him. She was always like behind him, showing the old pictures, like really bonding with the uncle, I must say, which made it so difficult for Baran to just walk out and see himself. I think that it was really unfair, and even for himself, he felt like, you know what, coming from prison, I'm expecting to live my own life, have my own dream. Now I'm caught up with having this niece that is always just behind me. He didn't like that at first, and after the accident, obviously, that's when the mother passed away, and the mother was really, really not a good fan of Baran, but she passed away. And also Fati was also very, very injured, that he couldn't take care of his daughter. The only person that was not really hurt was Lydia, so she needed someone to take care of, and Baran just happened to be there for her. Even though on his side he was trying to open his own business and things were not going well because he was also being scammed and all that. But or to be honest, this guy's life was just a roller coaster after roller coaster, I must say. And we see it like most of us will go through all these roller coasters, but at the end, I think we improve from our past mistakes. We get into achieving whatever that our dream is if we just keep pushing the dream, which is obviously what most people tend to give up and just say that they won't do anything, which is not really cool, because obviously sometimes you can give up on something that was just about to happen. So it's always help to just keep pushing. So yes, he kept pushing. He paid the bills of the hospital, which was very high for the family, because the daughter have been in hospital, the father was in hospital, and he was worse on being injured, and the hospital bill was quite high. He had to sell the unit staff that was in their unit. Honestly speaking, this guy was going through a lot. This movie will really show you what pain is when it comes to being a man and coming off from prison. I mean, you will want to live your life in peace, and this was a peaceful guy, to be honest. He didn't want anything to do with crime. He was just a peaceful person. And we also see that, like, even when he was in prison, he have been through a lot along with his friend Isat. They really went through a lot, I must say. So yes, guys, this movie is very, very emotional, as we see Baran obviously having to take care of his niece. It's an emotional movie, and to also lose her at the end, for it was really emotional. So for those who love emotional movies, as I already said, this movie is for you. Go check it out. Just watch it. Please keep an open mind. Don't get too attached to characters, because obviously the things that was happening in this movie was really, really just painful for this guy who's Baran. So yes, guys, if I were to rate this movie, I won't rate it that high, because this is just an emotional movie. It didn't have many twists and turns. It's just a standard movie, just emotional standard movie. So I will rate it a 5. I think that's fair enough. And big ups to Takey for starting to get into the space of releasing such a nice movie. So yes, guys, we'll meet on the next one. Cheers.